inspires your really hard spitting style? Because you go really hard in almost all of your songs, and it's amazing. But what inspires that? What gives you that fire?
I'm competitive, and I always want to make sure that I do my best, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it got to a point where now fans kind of expect me to go hard, and so it gets a little harder to tone it down, you know, because I'm like, I don't know if fans are gonna be like let down if I want to kind of slow down on stuff.
Right.
But for now, yeah, I'm just proving that I rap, you know. I want to show guys like, look, I'm actually rapping. Like, so whenever you see me in pictures or videos with people like Immortal Technique, Tech 9, any of these big rappers that are cool with me, know that it's not for any other reason other than that there's this mutual respect as lyricists.
Right. Yeah. So what are your major musical influences like at this point in your life?
Shoot. I mean, the same ones from when I started, I would say, like Lauryn Hill, who I just met, and it was so crazy. Big Pun, Eminem, and just a lot of like Mexican artists and stuff.
Yeah.
Andre 3000, super dope. So yeah, just a lot of people.
All right. So if you could collab with anybody, dead or alive, who would you choose?
Oh man, probably. Oh man, that's crazy. That's too many. Like, I mean, there's Aaliyah, there's Amy Winehouse, there's like a lot of different people. Like Big Pun. I think Aaliyah though, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
That would be like a crazy one.
Very, very cool. Well, what can your fans expect from you in the near future?
I'm gonna turn up, man. I'm gonna like take it to the next level, where whatever that may mean. I'm gonna just go harder because I feel like I'm kind of in this like rap limbo where it's like I'm not commercial, but I'm not like super underground. Like I'm in a weird place, and I need to fucking just figure it out and go, you know, because I feel like I owe it to everybody. All my product pushes out there, like all my fans that really support me, they want to see me make it, and I definitely got to make some changes in order to do it for them, you know.
Awesome, very cool. Well, thank you so much for the interview again.
Thank you.
I'm Jillian with GrowYourFlow.com. This is Snow the Product. Everybody have fun at Soundset, and we'll be seeing you. Whoop. Jillian with GrowYourFlow.com, sitting here with Shad. Well, first off, thank you for coming to Minnesota. We welcome you here.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking the time to kick it with us and do an interview. So I know you live in Ontario, correct?
Yeah, well, I grew up in Ontario. Yeah, I live in Vancouver, but yeah,
Okay.
Canada, all the same.
Okay, but you were born in Kenya.
I was, yes.
Correct. Okay, so how much has that aspect of your life influenced your music?
I'd say it's influenced my music kind of indirectly, you know, like just my understanding of the world, I think is maybe a bit different than somebody who grew up in just one context and, you know, understands just one experience. So I'd say indirectly in that sense, right? Like I think my perspective and my understanding of the world has just maybe always been a little bit different, and that in turn shapes my music.
Okay, all right. Well, you've won quite a few awards as a rapper. What's your most honorable one, or one that you hold closest to your heart?
Yeah. That's a tough question. There's an award in Canada called the Juno Award that's like our Grammy sort of thing, and I was fortunate enough to win one of those. So I definitely appreciated that recognition. But you know, just to get to do this for a living is reward enough for me any day of the week. Yeah, I'm so lucky. You know, it's like I'm in the luckiest percentile of the world. Right? So.
Very cool. Well, you're doing a meet and greet at the GrowYourFlow.com booth, and I know we all thank you from the bottom of our hearts for doing that. That's helping us a lot, and we hope it helps you too. But what's your favorite part about interacting with your fans, new and old?
Yeah, I mean that's a huge. That's what I like at this point with music, is the fact that I have a bit of an audience and a bit of a relationship with that audience where they live with my music. That's very cool. You know, there's a lot of music out there in the world. It's super cool that they live with it, they listen to it, and some listen really closely, and it's a part of their life. And that's super cool to get to meet those people and like talk about it and kind of reciprocate some of that appreciation.
Awesome. Well, what motivated you to pursue hip hop? Like, was there something in your life that kind of flipped a switch and said, I should do this?
Yeah, at a certain point in my life, I realized that what I really care about is creating, is making things. You know, I went to school like everybody else. I didn't mind it. But what I realized in time was that I don't like reading as much as I like writing, you know? And I like expressing myself, and that's really fun, and I care enough about it to try and make it good. And so that's what kind of pushed me in that direction, was that realization that this is the thing that I can work hard at because I really care.
Okay. Now, what's your favorite experience as a rapper, using this as your career? Do you have a certain moment or something about being a rapper that really makes you happy?
I'd say my favorite thing is probably writing. You know, that's the part of the process that I have control over, and that I learn things about myself, you know. Sometimes I'll have an idea that I want to put out there. That's fun to try and pin down, but you know, a lot of fun for me too is like just playing with words and then discovering something about myself when I look at the page, you know. So there's a lot of different aspects that I enjoy. Performing is fun too. So just about everything, but if I had to pick one part, I'd say writing.
Okay. Now, do you find that there's a difference between the United States hip-hop scene versus the Canadian one?
Yeah, definitely. United States is much bigger. You guys have 10 times the people, so it's much bigger, and there's more, maybe a bit more variety too, just because of how big it is. But we're different countries too, like different values kind of underlying our societies. So there's a lot of differences, I think. But at the same time, it's still the same music. We still have the same canon and the same history that we draw from. So there's definitely a lot of similarities. But I think you'll find some differences in Canadian hip hop that are cultural. It's like that kind of reflect the cultural differences between Canada and the United States. And then the biggest difference is y'all are just bigger, you know?
Yeah. Well, my last question is, do you have new music on the horizon? What can your fans be expecting from you soon?
Yeah, right now I'm just enjoying being able to make songs and put them online for a little bit, and then I'll work on another full length soon too. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, very cool. Well, thank you for taking the time once again. Very excited to see your set.
Cool, thanks.
And you're with growyourflow.com. Thank you. growyourflow.com, and I'm sitting with Macker.
What's up, what's up?
Well, first off, congratulations on being selected to play Soundset. That's wonderful.
Thank you, I appreciate it. It was an honor, so I appreciate it.
How did you react when they asked you to do it?
We were a little surprised, you know. We kind of had a campaign where we kind of reached out to some of the guys, and like we had a whole bunch of our fans reach out to them, and nothing happened for about 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later, we got an email. We was like, it was surprising. I was excited, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you did a meet and greet at the growyourflow.com booth. How did that go?
It went dope, man. We had a lot of our fans go over there. A lot of our family, we call them our family members, the fan base. They came over there to check us out, signed a lot of autographs, sold some CDs. It was fun.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so for viewers that aren't quite as familiar with your work, what artist would you compare yourself to?
Compare myself to? I don't know who I would compare myself to, but I would say the artist that I kind of mimic myself after is kind of like Kanye's. And
Okay.
I like Jay-Z's. I like the storytellers, and I'm excited to see Nas out here. Always that type of hip hop, the real hip hop and storytellers. I enjoy those guys.
Very cool. Well, you work really closely with Willy Wonka, the producer.
Yeah.
How has
He's
he
out
helped?
there. What's up, Wonka?
How has he helped develop your sound?
Me and Wonka like almost best friends, I could say now. Like, you know what I mean? So we talk all the time, talk every day, and anything I need, he makes it happen. Not even just beats, you know. Anything I need is a team player. So as far as developing sound, man, we just create. You know, I think that's what art is about, just being able to create and just whatever comes to mind, we just try to make it happen. You know what I mean? And stay in our lane at the same time. So, you know, and I think we're still getting better. We ain't been doing this for too long. We just kind of started, which is so crazy that we're here, you know, and we're just getting better and better.
Awesome. Well, what can your fans expect from you and Wonka in the near future?
They can expect, we got a new mixtape coming out called Sincerely Macker. Sometime a little bit, maybe a month after this. We're still working on. We're gonna throw a couple shows. We're gonna go down to, we're gonna be traveling right now. We got somebody, a promoter who throws shows, trying to have us traveling a little bit. But we want to throw our own show in Minneapolis, so we want people to come out there and see us and enjoy not only a 20-minute set, an hour set where they can really get a chance to get to know me.
Well, what do you think that your influence has been on the Minneapolis hip-hop scene?
I think it's been positive. You know, where I'm from, North Minneapolis, a lot of people look at that a certain way. And I feel like I'm able to explain what goes on without scaring people and be like, oh, he's a part of that. And teach them and let them know why these people are doing that. That they didn't come from nothing, that they didn't have the parents, they didn't have certain things other people had. So this is why they're acting this way. This is why that stuff is going on. So I think it's been a positive.
Good. Now, is there anything else that you want our viewers and your fans to know about anything musically?
I just want to say shout out to Grow Your Flow, man. I appreciate you guys for having me. Soundset was beautiful. I thank everybody who supported me, to keep supporting me, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
All right, thank you. Well, I'm Jillian with GrowYourFlow.com with Macker. You guys have a good day. Jillian with GrowYourFlow.com, and I'm sitting here with Toki Wright and Big Cats.
I'm Big Cats.
Toki Wright.
All right, well, first off, I have to know, Toki,
yes,
who does your dreads?
Oh.
Who does them, because they're absolutely incredible.
Thank you. My sister used to do them, and then she moved on me to Nebraska, and then now my cousin Black Pearl is a poet, writer out of Twin Cities. She does my hair. She whips me up in her house.
Awesome, because they're perfect.
Thank you very much. It takes a long time. Awesome. And sleeping is a difficult thing, but I think it's worth it.
Well, congratulations on playing Soundset this year. What kind of feeling do you guys get from playing in front of this huge, massive, this sold-out crowd?
Excitement. I feel exhilarated. I feel filled with a cornucopia of emotions.
Nauseous, mostly.
Nauseous.
I feel great. Like, it's really fun to be out here to like play music, new music for people that haven't heard it before, and for them to go nuts for it. This day is, we talked about it on the way up. Like, today is like hip hop holiday. It's our Christmas. You know, this is Christmas for hip hop in the Midwest, and people coming from all over to celebrate with us. It's a major thing.
Awesome. Well, you guys have an album coming out called Pangea, and this is September, correct?
Yes.
What motivated you to name it Pangea, like after the super content?
Money.
Money? Oh, okay.
Spinny rims.
Awesome.
No,
Pangea. Trying to get some spree wells on my Ultima.
You stop and they keep going.
I figured that was like the worst possible way to do it. We like challenges. We like to challenge ourselves.
But Pangea, the whole concept behind Pangea is that 300 million years ago, all the continents were one big rock, and things separated.
Make up a different number every time.
Fuck it. I'm about to check Wikipedia.
We gotta get like a science consultant.
I know. We gotta get Neil.
Yeah.
My homie Neil deGrasse. But millions of years ago, all the continents were one big rock, and through all these crazy violent events like volcanoes, all the continents separated, and we kind of feel like people are the same way, where we all came from one spot, we all separated for whatever various reasons. It could be something as big as a war, or the color of your skin, or I like this type of music and you like this type of music, so we can't hang out with each other. And that's like all those things are like real base level things that they're important, but as long as we keep understanding that we're all one people that came from one tribe somewhere, like, we can accomplish a whole lot. And it's music, it's us, me and him, coming from like two different backgrounds and walks of life, but having a lot of similar interests and things that we care about passionately, like this music, for us to come together and be able to make that, that's Pangea. That's his beautiful music that he's made organically. No samples, coming together with me, like writing the things that I really feel true to myself and my heart, and that's Pangea.
Incredible. What a wonderful answer. Thank you. Now, Big Cats, how did you two originally link up?
It was mostly like, I've been aware of Toki's work for a long time, growing up in Minneapolis and listening to hip-hop. Like, I knew about the core, and I went to all the Twin Cities Celebration of Hip-Hop events and knew Toki's work. And we started working together at a time where I had just finished a project. I was kind of looking for what was going to be next. Toki was looking to start a new project. And we just linked up and started working together, and every time we worked together, we ended up making something really cool and wanted to keep making more stuff.
Hey, there's Tim Atlas. Come here real quick.
Hey,
say what's up to the people.
Hey, what's going on, people? Everybody, good to see you. I'm Block and Jillian here. Good to see you.
We're all in together now.
Now, this is going to be my last question because I know we got to wrap it up soon. I know your name is Big Cat, so what would you guys say is your spirit animal?
The lion. It's the liger.
The liger?
Yes.
I would say our spirit animal is the sombrero galaxy.
Wow.
I don't know what that means, but word.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for sitting down with us.
Why you gotta laugh at my answer? You just said liger, like that wasn't some
but nobody said anything. So it must have been
I was gonna play it cool when you said liger.
All right. Well, I'm Jillian from Grow Your Flow, sitting with Toki Wright and Big Cats. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.